Hello everyone and welcome back to another powerful session in your English communication journey. Today's session is all about adding color, clarity and precision to your sentences. Yes, we are talking about adjectives and adverbs, the power tools of effective communication. Whether you are writing an email, presenting in a meeting, or giving feedback to a team member, using adjectives and adverbs correctly can make your message more impactful and persuasive. Let's dive into it. First, let's understand the practical purpose. In our daily conversations, especially in professional settings, we are constantly describing people, processes, performance, outcomes, and expectations. Without adjectives and adverbs, our communication can sound robotic or unclear. Let me give you an example. If I say, she submitted the report. Okay, what kind of report? When? Was it impressive, boring, late, early? But if I say she submitted the detailed report promptly. Now, you get two additional pieces of information. Detailed tells you the quality of the report and promptly gives you the timeline. That's the power of adjectives and adverbs. They add clarity and flavor. Now, let's start noticing them in workplace situations. Imagine you're giving feedback to a team member. You did the task. That sounds very neutral and non-specific. Now, let's improve it. You did the task efficiently and gave a well-structured presentation. Efficiently is your adverb. It describes how task was done. Well structured is your adjective. It describes the presentation. Let's go deeper. Adjectives describe noun, so they answer questions like which one, what kind, how many, and adverbs describe verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. They answer how, when, where, to what extent. In the workplace, adjectives help us describe a confident speaker, a complex project, an urgent request, a high performing team, a strategic decision. Let's play a small activity. I'll say a sentence and you try to guess the adjectives. The senior manager took a bold decision during the crisis. Did you spot them? Yes, senior and bold. Senior describes the manager and bold describes the decision. Let's move on to adverbs. These are often the most powerful tools in professional speech because they help us modify action and tone. For example, he clearly explained the policy. She always responds on time. They rarely miss deadlines. The results were remarkably good. We need to act quickly. Notice how each adverb is telling us how something is done or how often. Let's take real life situations and improve them. Email 1. Before, I received your file and it's fine. After, I received your updated file recently and I must say it's exceptionally thorough. Much better, right? We have another example. Like before it was, we had a meeting and response was good. But after that, we had a productive meeting yesterday and the team responded positively to the fresh proposal. Now, let's talk about placement, where we put adjectives and adverbs in a sentence. Yeah, adjectives usually come before the noun, the accurate data, the innovative idea, the pending issue. But sometimes, especially in business writing, we use them after verb be or similar verbs. The idea is brilliant. The data was incomplete. The deadline seems impossible. Here, seems works as a static verb. Adverbs can move around a little more. They can come before the verb. She quickly approved the budget. After the verb, she approved the budget quickly. At the beginning of the sentence, Surprisingly, they agreed to our terms. Let's look at some commonly used workplace adverbs. Carefully, clearly, professionally, promptly, strategically, consistently, gradually, instantly. Let's try these in some real life examples. You need to handle the client carefully. They are sensitive to delays. He presented his idea clearly during the meeting. The transition was handled professionally by the HR team. She responded promptly to the escalation mail. The team has been performing consistently since last quarter. We are seeing results gradually, but the plan is working. The tool updated instantly after integration. Now, let's go even deeper. Some words can act as both adjectives and adverbs. These can confuse learners. For example, fast. As an adjective, it says, this is a fast computer. But as an adverb, he works fast. We have another word, hard. As an adjective, that's a hard task. As an adverb, she works hard. Another one is early. See as adjective. He is an early riser, and as an adverb, he arrived early. So try to differentiate between the usage. An adjective will qualify a noun or pronoun, while an adverb will describe a verb, an adjective, another adverb, and sometimes even a conjunction, preposition, a phrase, or a sentence. But be careful with words like hardly. It doesn't mean working hard. It means barely or almost not. She hardly spoke during the meeting. That means she barely spoke. Let's also be mindful of redundancy in business language. Instead of, he spoke very extremely clearly. Too many modifiers? Just say he spoke extremely clearly. Now, let's make this interactive. I give you a few sentences. Try to identify the adjectives and adverbs. Ready? Let's start. The enthusiastic intern quickly adapted to the new software. You have to answer in 5 seconds. Yeah. Okay. The answer is adjectives are enthusiastic, new, and adverb is quickly. Second one, the team successfully completed the challenging project ahead of schedule. Your time to answer. Yeah. Adjective, challenging, and adverbs are successfully ahead of schedule. Third example, she politely declined the unexpected offer. Now you have to identify the adjective. Yes, it is unexpected, and adverb is politely. As we saw in the examples above, ing form and ed form of the verbs also sometimes work as adjectives, and these are called participles. Ing form is called present participle and ed form is called past participle. Let's take one more example and find out adjectives and adverbs. The extremely talented designer effortlessly created a visually appealing presentation. Now, let's find out adjectives. Yes, talented and appealing. And adverbs are extremely, effortlessly, and visually. You see how each word brings more meaning. Talented is describing designer. Hence, talented is an adjective and extremely is describing talented. Therefore, extremely is an adverb. Same is the case with appealing and visually. Now, here's something you can practice after this session. Pick 3 emails or articles you have read recently, highlight all the adjectives and adverbs, and find out how one word describes other and makes a sentence better. The goal is to balance clarity and brevity. Don't over-decorate. Use just enough modifiers to add value. So let's wrap up with one final tip. When you're speaking adjectives and adverbs, give yourself the tone and nuance. For example, if you say, we saw results flat, but say, we saw incredible results. Our marketing efforts truly paid off. Now, your storytelling, and storytelling is leadership. Adjectives and adverbs are not just grammar terms, they are tools of influence. So, as you move into your next meeting, email, or pitch, use them wisely and powerfully. See how I use the adverbs wisely and powerfully. These will add punch to your language and create an impact on your audience. Thank you so much for staying with me in this practical session. Keep observing the words around you, how others speak, how you write, and you'll soon see how much impact a few right words can make. See you in the next session. Till then, keep practicing. Bye bye.